Hey, welcome to my channel and to another low carb meal prep. It's a good one. These were another week where I picked out 3 different recipes, never made before, just sounded good, and I think I hit this one out of the park again. I had a week like that a few weeks ago. It doesn't happen every week because I'm gonna tell you, I make things I don't like. And I'll tell you if it's, these I think are delicious. The first thing for breakfast I made was some low carb carrot pancakes. I'm telling myself, because I had some for breakfast this morning, is it breakfast, is it dessert? It has a cream cheese topping that goes on it. Oh my gosh. I am going to include, it's a regular recipe that I turned low carb because I took the flour, baking soda, salt, and just used some Birch Bender's Keto pancake mix. But I'm going to put both recipes on there in case you're not following low carb. I imagine, since it worked with the keto pancake mix, I imagine it would work with like the regular Birch Bender's or the Kodiak or the Trader Joe's, any of those protein things, if you'd rather use that than flour. But I'm going to list the recipe with the flour because they're good. Then for lunch, I made a creamy keto tomato soup. And the funny thing about it is it starts with a jar of spaghetti sauce. So yesterday I made my crock pot of spaghetti sauce, let it go pretty much overnight. It was done. I was up at the wee hours of the morning and it was done. Use any jarred sauce you want to use. Check for no sugar. If you're not doing low carb, don't worry about it. Do whatever's point friendly for you. But I'm surprised at how good it actually is. The spaghetti sauce has all those, it's like a tomato basil soup, that flavor. Then I have, to go with that, some creamy egg salad. It is so good. The onions in it with the cream cheese makes you think it's one of those like vegetable cream cheese things you get from the store, those little tea sandwiches. You remember going to baby showers growing up and they had those little sandwiches cut into little triangles and little fingers that had like the cream cheese and stuff in it? That's what it tastes like. It is so good. I'm going to put it on some low carb wraps to go with my tomato soup. Then I'm not showing it, but I'm also going to have a big bowl of salad, just lettuce, cucumbers, and onions. That's all, just to have it ready for the week. And as of right now, still no baby. Baby watch is still on. If she doesn't go today, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So let's turn around and get started cooking. We're going to start with our low carb carrot pancakes. I'm using, instead of flour, the keto Birch Bender's pancake mix. I have 1.5 cups of that. I have 2 tablespoons of chopped pecans, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, no, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and an 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. And we just want to whisk that together until it's combined really well. Now for the wet ingredients, start with 1 cup of almond milk, add 1 egg, and then blend it to break the egg up. Then you're going to add, I think, what are we adding here? Vanilla maybe? Nope, we're going to add 1/3 cup of that's monk fruit golden, but brown sugar substitute, whichever kind you like. Now we're going to add the vanilla, 1 teaspoon, and I'm just eyeballing it. And so mix that together until it's combined really well, and then we will pour it into the dry ingredients. And all we want to do is just stir it until it's combined and there's no dry mix left. Then we're going to add 1 cup of shredded carrots and just mix it up to, distribute the carrots. And then we're going to let it sit to thicken up a little bit while we're heating up our pan. My pan is hot, so I'm going to spray it with some spray. Whatever you use, a griddle, a frying pan, or whatever, just spray it. And then we're going to drop this by 1/4 cup. I didn't fill them completely full. In hindsight, I would have spread the
batter out a little bit more instead of leaving it clumped up because it was a little thick and it was a little challenging to flip. I mean, it worked, but if you have room, spread your batter out just a little bit more. But anyway, do these by quarter cup servings. See what I mean? How thick they are? The back is getting done, and it's real. See, I got lucky on I got lucky on these. It's real still wet. They do turn, but it just might help you if you don't have them as thick. So I'm just going to continue to cook these, and then when they're done on that side, I'm going to transfer them over to a wire rack. You can see it over here off screen. I think I slide the camera over there so you can see it. Yeah. So that's where I'm just going to let them all cool while I finish them up. And while they're cooling, we're going to start on the topping. Now, my 4 ounces of cream cheese is crumbly because my refrigerator all of a sudden decided it wanted to start freezing everything on the top shelf and on the back up against the wall. So it still, you can see, it still came together. Now we're going to add a quarter cup of powdered sugar sweetener substitute, 2 tablespoons of almond milk, which I've already added a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Then we just want to mix that. Oh, I about to forget the cinnamon, little pinch of cinnamon. Now we're going to mix that until it is completely combined and smooth. There you have it. It is very spreadable. That milk makes it very spreadable. So I'm just going to put it in this little bowl. I'm not going to weigh it or measure it. I'm just going to eyeball out the serving sizes. I'm getting 12 pancakes. I'm going to do 2 pancakes per serving. So I'll just eyeball this to be enough to put on 12 pancakes. And I do want to show you. I put some on there. I tried it. It's delicious, but I thought it needed just a little something extra. So I added some sugar-free syrup, and that took it over the top. So you can do what you wish, but I highly recommend the topping and the syrup. Okay, so coming up next, don't blink or you'll miss this soup. The first thing we want to do for the creamy keto tomato soup is add 24 ounces of spaghetti sauce. And like I said in the intro, this is my homemade that I made in the crock pot. Use any spaghetti sauce you want. You just count your own carbs. And then 1 cup of chicken broth. I poured it in the same bowl or measuring cup there. Then to that, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And I had these divided out in little plastic things, little plastic wrap in the freezer, just for times like this. And then after you get that tomato paste, broke up, that's 2 tablespoons of monk fruit. Use your favorite sugar substitute. And then a half a cup of heavy cream. And all you're going to do is cook this until it comes up to the bubble, and it's done. That's it. That's how quick and easy it is. The last thing we're making is this creamy egg salad, and I'm starting with 8 ounces of softened cream cheese that I'm going to whip until it's nice and smooth and fluffy. To that, I'm going to add a quarter cup of mayonnaise, and you can see in the background, you know it's Duke's. Then the spices, I don't have it in front of me, but it's mustard powder, paprika, and salt. It'll be on the recipe. And then all you have to do is blend this together until it is smooth. This is so easy. Then I have 4 boiled eggs that I chopped. I have this chopper listed below in my description box. I chopped lettuce, cabbage, nuts, eggs. I've had it ever since I've been married. It was like a wedding gift. And some onion to taste, about maybe half of a medium or a small one. I had a little bit of red left in the fridge that I need to get rid of. That's why I'm using both. So I went ahead and added some more white to it because, I like my onion. Stir that together And that is all there is to it. I'll show you. You'll see how creamy it is. Isn't that smooth looking? Okay, well, let's look and see what we did today. We have our carrot pancakes, and frankly, I cannot remember the carbs on anything, but they're all on the recipe. And there is the cream cheese topping that goes on the pancakes. Here is our creamy keto tomato soup, and all I did was link that recipe on my website. Then the we have two creamy things, creamy egg salad. So this is what hopefully is going to keep me on track this week. I hope you stay on track, and I'll see you in my next video.